Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a car that I think has completely gone under people's radars for quite a long time, and I've not seen one for quite a while. So I thought, well, why not? While I'm here in the showroom, I saw this car and thought, well, why not? Let's just talk about it. Let's understand what this car is, and what this car is the BMW X4 M Competition. And in this video, we'll take a little look around the exterior, interior, talk about what's living under here, and well, just revisit a little bit of a gem in the lineup. So let's start with some stats. Sat up here underneath the bonnet is the 6-cylinder twin turbocharged 3-litre from the M3 and the M4. In this car, it pumps out around 510 horsepower, which means that 0 to 62 is dealt with in around 3.8 seconds. All that power is put to the road via all 4 wheels and an automatic gearbox. Let's talk about exterior design, because the X4M hasn't really changed for actually quite a while. It still retains a lot of previous generation BMW design language, but I don't think that's too much of a bad thing, because I think this car has really stood up to the test of time. I think it looks great even now. You've got these big, large, double spoke M kidney grills on here. The pretty much actually more traditional Corona rings on this car. The LED lights look fantastic. This is Marina Bay blue as well, which is a stunning, stunning metallic colour. The front bumper is super aggressive in comparison to the regular X4, with huge intakes here, the big grills here to feed that enormous engine that lives under here. And it's also worth mentioning that at time of filming, the X4 M Competition starts at just under £98,000. As we move alongside the car, this is where you can see the X4 elements of the vehicle. Before we move down and really have a look at that rear end, let's just talk about what we have here. So we've got the gloss black M wing mirrors, which look really, really great against the Marina Bay paintwork. This car is sat on 21-inch alloy wheels, both front and rear, with the red brake calipers in there. X4M also gets this little vent down here to denote it as an X4M. The swage line is super imposing, running through both of the door handles down to the Hofmeister King here. And as I mentioned, this is where the X4 element of this car really comes in, and where you can tell it from the X3. It slopes off down here while retaining a lot of the SUV characteristics. It is a super smooth slope, and it just looks really imposing on this car. The rear of the X4 is actually quite unique, but also you can see a lot of BMW design cues in it. So the wraparound LED lights on the rear here are a signature, and you can actually see them. They're very similar to the ones that are on the BMW 3 Series. We've got X4 M Competition designation here, nice and bold, so you know exactly what this car is. You've then got this huge gloss black element down here with this diffuser, the quad exhaust pipes, of course, signature BMW M. And then this gloss black rear spoiler on the boot. Now, to open the boot in the X4M, there's no button, there's no nothing. You literally use the roundel. It opens up, automatically folding as standard, as you'd expect, to show a rather large boot back there. The interior of the X4M is a really lovely place to sit. We've got this big, chunky steering wheel directly in front of you with the M stitching throughout. You've then also got the M1 and M2 driving mode designations here, which is where you can go into the settings and control your chassis, your engine, your steering feel and everything, and put them into almost like a little basket and put them on M1 and M2. I like to have the M2 as the aggressive setting and then the M1 as the more comfortable, softer setting. We've then got this carbon fibre trim throughout, ambient lighting strips everywhere as well. It's actually really nice to have conventional physical buttons in this car, because of course it's based on the previous generation BMW X3 and X4. You've still got the traditional sort of center console here with the buttons everywhere to press, which makes it super, super easy. Down here in the middle, we've got this unique X4M designation down here with a wireless charging pad, some cup holders. We've then also got the signature BMW M stick here to put it into drive, neutral, reverse. They've then got an absolute host of buttons down here for your traction control, your cameras and so on. An exhaust button as well, which is quite nice. Opens the exhaust valves and just makes it sound even louder. We've then got a traditional iDrive controller here. This is still on the previous generation system. However, you've still got wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in this car. These M seats are lovely to sit in. They hug you really, really nicely. You've then got a panoramic sunroof above you, which actually, if you think about it, it's actually quite a rare thing on a BMW M product. You tend to have a carbon fibre roof on them. And it's just a really lovely place to sit. It's nice and imposing. You look out over this really big, powerful bonnet, and it is a really lovely place to sit. And it's actually, I think, as we've mentioned earlier, a little bit of a forgotten vehicle in the lineup. And actually still, if you want something with that phenomenal engine up front, 510 horsepower, 3.8 seconds to 60 in a car like this, that is bonkers, bonkers fast. They are very visceral on the road, these as well. I have driven them in the past. Super fantastic things to drive, and they really have a sense of occasion about them every single time you jump in and press the red start stop button. Now, if you want any more information on the BMW X4 M Competition, or any BMW for that matter, please use the link in the description of this video to contact your local Sytner BMW retailer. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.